Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today I'm doing a realistic rebuild of the Atlanta Falcons, who are on the downward trend at the moment, but getting Desmond Ridder in the draft very late in the draft. They got Drake London. Of course, they have Kyle Pitts. Offensive line's not that great. Do have Cordell Patterson. I do like that a lot. Then on defense, Deion Jones, Evans, Jared, Hayward, Terrell. There are some bits and pieces on this team, but we have a lot of work to do. So let's get right into it. Of course, we are in the NFC South, so Brady, the Saints, the Panthers, they have Sam Darnold, the quarterback. But let's see what's going to happen. You know, the Madden sim is up and down, mostly down, but it could be crazy. You never know. Like, what is going on in this game? I'm 7-10 again. It doesn't make any sense. I'll never understand. I also realize I should be down here, but Marcus Mariota, 4,500 yards, 28 and 15. Of course, he's a bridge quarterback. We're going to start Desmond Ridder next year, unless we can get a quarterback in the draft, but at 7-10. I highly doubt it. We get a top 5 pick. I don't think that's going to happen. This is ugly. 4 touchdowns for Patterson, but check out Damian Williams. 16 touchdowns, 400 yards basically, 102 catches. I mean, that's incredible. I'm not going to keep him on our team long term. Don't get me wrong. Also, I did give London superstar development. I'm sure you saw that. But 1,200 yards, 5 touchdowns for a rookie. I'll take that. Kyle Pitts, 1,100 yards with 3 touchdowns. Damiere Byrd with 8 for some reason. Auden Tate with 8. Patterson with 0. That's very surprising. On defense, Jones 132, Evans 129. You're going to get that from those two players. Sack totals 10.5 for Jared, 6 for Carter. Need to get some pass rushers up in here. Interceptions. Leading the team, Deion Jones for some reason. Number 2 is Evans, then A.J. Terrell. My number 1 corner doesn't have a single interception. I know that could happen, but it seems very, very unlikely. Patrick Mahomes with the MVP. Okay, Brady 2, Wilson for the Broncos. I have to remember to do that team. Derrick Henry's up there, Herbert, Darnold at 13-4 with the Panthers. I didn't even notice that. Matt Rule, Coach of the Year. I certainly hope so at that point. NFC Offensive Player. I mean, not going to have anything up there. Defensive Player, maybe Deion Jones. Nope, nothing. I didn't know D4 went to the Giants. I probably should know that, though. Anybody? Oh, no, I went right past him. Kyle Pitts is up there and Drake London. I don't know what team I was looking for. Defensive rookie Parsons. Arnold Ibeki? It's definitely not right. Now, what we really need is London to get 4 or 5 XP points. He is up to an 80. We'll take that. Pitts 92 with X Factor. We'll take that. Patterson went up 3, but he must be 31. He is 31. Okay. So we do need some receivers. Ritter's up to a 71 for whatever that is worth. Hayward 88. Terrell 89. So like I said, we do have a few good young pieces. I just don't know if we could rebuild the whole team in the allotted time. Patrick Mahomes getting his revenge, beating the Bucs 42-17. Brady would never let that happen. I understand that's more on the defense than the offense, but there's almost no chance. So I do think we're going to extend Rashaan Evans. He was number 2 in tackles. I think he was like number 3 in interceptions or something like that. Damian Williams can go. Auden Tate maybe on like a 2-year deal. Isaiah Oliver we should probably bring back. Lorenzo Carter I'm not too concerned about. I knew there wasn't going to be a ton. I actually don't know if the Matt Ryan cap hit is going to carry over to this. I guess not. So we have $90 million in cap space. We could bring in Brady and Gronk. Wouldn't make any sense, but we could do it. Melvin Gordon, no. McCourty, no. Beckham, no. Landry, no. There's not going to be a ton, of course, that gets all mixed up just because of the 1 year. Julio's up there. Jacoby Myers is not bad. We could have London, Tate, Myers. I kind of like that a lot. A big offer from the Eagles, which is unusual because they have A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. 97 total points. Is going to beat him up by a little bit, so we'll do that easily. Ronald Jones we're not going to bring in. I want to get like a young, we don't need a safety or Richie Grant. Free safety. Nothing really up there. I wouldn't mind a Logan Ryan for 1 year. Definitely not 2 years. I mean, we basically either have to trade back in this draft to next year and then hope we have a top pick, hope Desmond Ridder plays out or works out. I don't think it's going to. Levi Wallace. I mean, Casey Hayward's getting up there in age. So we have Terrell, we have Oliver. We could have Cameron Sutton scheme fit. Bradley Roby. Trey Flowers. Sauce Gardner. Already a free agent. Wow. Pretty good. Now, of course, there's nothing I can do about that. You guys know that, though. We'll do a 3-year deal for Sutton. And I think our quarterback group, if A.J. Terrell could keep coming along, if Isaiah Oliver could come along, maybe we actually trade Casey Hayward already? I don't know. Yeah, might have to look into that. Trade him, cut him, get our young players some playing time. This is going to be like a year 4, year 5. We start making a run. Myers turned us down, and we got the other 2. You can't see that Myers turned us down, but just trust me. So we have the 11th overall pick. I don't think that's really going to happen for this team next year, but there's not much I can do about it. So do we go maybe... There's no quarterback, so I don't have to worry about that. So maybe the right tackle, Tyson Wheeler, scheme fit, BBC. The run block's not great. No to attract flags. I don't like that at the same time. Let me take a quick look around. The only other guy that makes sense to me is Klein, this free safety. Elite acceleration and agility. Bench reps first, second for his pro day. Solid, elite. I think the smarter play, unfortunately, because I do think I'd like Klein. I think Tyson Wheeler, build up the offensive line, help out Ritter, or help out the quarterback down the line. Does have hidden development. 88 strength is not wonderful, but A, stamina, A, pass block finesse, run block finesse. We'll take him. I actually think I'm about to take another offensive lineman in the second round. Right tackle, Jalen Priestley, who does have hidden development, 86 strength. This is really good. So Wheeler's a 71, Priestley's a 70, then a running back 70, Hicks 70. Not bad. I put a bunch of people on the trade block. I put Jake Matthews, Marcus Mariota. I did put Casey Hayward. I put Kaminsky to the end. Only offers we're going to get is for Casey Hayward. Send him to the NFC, which is the conference we're in. Send him to the AFC. Get him out of here. So now it's going to be good old cut day. Get out of here, Marcus Mariota. You were a good bridge quarterback. Ritter, 71, is going to be the starter. We're going to get rid of Jake Matthews unless it's going to hurt big time, which... Oh, that is going to hurt big time. But we have so much money. I want the rookie starting right here, right now. I even might cut McGarry. I think he's going to be a free agent at the end of the year. He's not. We're still going to cut him. I want the rookies on the field. If you make them start, the computers be like, oh, about that, and make them not start. So I don't want to do that. Then on defense, kind of want Kaminsky to go. Yeah, get him out. So we have a 78 overall team with Wheeler and Priestley starting, which is big. We have Patterson, London, Tate. The running back the computer took, it does have hidden development. That might pay out. It really might. Then on defense, nothing's really different other than Logan Ryan and Davidson is starting. Of course, Sutton, but not really too happy about that. At this point, it's almost a joke. We're 7-10 again. Nothing changes. The Bucks are 13-4 without Brady, more than likely. The Saints 10-7. I say more than likely because he was a free agent. Panthers 7-10. How do the Panthers go from 13-4 to 7-10? That team, if anything, if they find a... I mean, that's a great season, Marcus Mariota. But what are you doing on the team? 4,300 yards, 35-10. I mean, it's good. Our running backs are doing nothing. London, 1,200 yards, 12 touchdowns. Pitt, down year, at least for what he's been doing. 955 with 9. Hinton 5. Interesting. Isn't that the guy that played quarterback? Or am I wrong? This definitely is the guy, right? Oh, yeah. 13 yards, 2 interceptions. All right. Then on defense, Evans, glad we brought him back. 125. Deion Jones, 109. Sack totals, 8 for Jared, 5 for Malone. Interceptions, 5 for Deion Jones. He's an absolute beast. It just... bring back Marcus Mariota for no reason. I don't get it. Mahomes back-to-back. Trubisky's up there for the Bucks. That's how you know this game's in the shitter. NFC offensive player, Kyler Murray. Nobody from the good old Falcons. Defensive player, Deion Jones should be up there every single year, but what do I know? Offensive rookie, a running back, defensive rookie. I mean, we drafted 2 offensive linemen. I'm not really expecting much. I just really hate that they brought back Marcus Mariota. So Priestley, and they brought back Jake Matthews. It's almost like everything I did, they don't care about. Wheeler's up to a 77, Priestley 75. I believe Wheeler was a 71, and Priestley was a 70 overall. I believe. Newton has superstar. That's fantastic. All right, this is actually really good. We still need a free safety. You could argue outside linebackers. The defense, I mean, you can get better at every position, basically, but it's pretty set. We just need a quarterback. Apparently, the Chiefs are going on a little run, beating the Cowboys 31-21. Mahomes, Super Bowl MVP. Big surprise. It's just such a joke that Mitchell Trubisky is leading the Buccaneers. Like, what are we talking about? Don't want that. We're going to bring back Lindstrom for sure. No. Sheffield of the 77's not that bad, but we're not going to bring him back. So just Lindstrom. I hate the Lamar Jacksons up there because we've done that before in the Eagles rebuild. We're not going to do that again. I understand we do need a quarterback. But getting Terry McLaurin, now that would be a lot of fun. No offers because this game's very, very realistic like that. Let's keep building up the offensive line. Maybe we even trade up to get a quarterback. I wanted to give Desmond Ridder that 1 year to prove me wrong. Didn't get that chance, which is unfortunate because this game is, you know, it's absolutely awful. Okay, we beat out the Jets. Since we have money and we're going to try to go for that quarterback, if there is a top-tier quarterback, we're just going to overpay a little bit. Ngakoue, Mecole Hardman, no. Tom Brady. Darnell Savage, that's another just great pickup for this team if we can get it. And we still have a ton of money, which is good. 109 beats out the Eagles. Is that back-to-back would beat out the Eagles? No, the Jets. My bad. Nate Davis. I wish we needed that, but we don't. Even Montez Sweat. I actually really like that move. It doesn't make a ton of sense. Murphy Bunting has a short deal. I know we have, Oliver, Sutton, Terrell. But we'll skip over Montez Sweat. We'll try to pick somebody up in the draft. Juan Thornhill is down there. There's a lot of great players. Garrett Bradbury. We have Hennessy, who's an 80 overall. So the offensive line, if we could pick up Jenkins right here, it's going to be set. And then the receivers, we can pick up McLaurin, will be set. And we have Newton, the rookie running back, be a second-year running back. And we got everybody. Perfect. Okay, so Drew, a quarterback on the side. RJ Green, 1 of 1. Let's trade right now. Okay, I'm trading our 5th overall pick, a 4th and 5th round pick for the Dolphins' #1 overall pick. Now, they do have another 1st round pick because, this is all going to be messed up. But we're going to get RJ Green, I believe it was. I don't know anything about him, but we're going to trust the game. The Dolphins do not need a quarterback. They would be looking to trade back. Maybe they'd want an extra 1. But right after, that Vikings trade with the Lions, everything goes right out the window. The only thing I should have done was actually, look into RJ Green a little bit, but we're going to trust the process. Top 5. Don't know really anything about him. Not that great physicals. A injury, what can I know about my quarterback? How about his injury, which is fine. I'll give you that one. His stiff arm, his spin move. I'm really, really curious about that one. Even though he doesn't have hidden development, give him 75 is good. Took another running back, 75. Right outside linebacker, Machado, rather. I should know how to say that. Kind of a baseball player. Pretty good draft. So now that you look at this team, it's pretty top-notch. Our quarterback just has to perform well. We are going to change the scheme and playbook to the Chiefs on offense. Even have a backup outside linebacker with hidden development. Almost want to cut Malone. We're not going to, though. Yeah, I think we're in tip-top shape. Really no weak points. Defensive tackle, you could argue. Strong safety, you could argue. But we have players on the come-up. What are we talking about? 2-15. How? And why is Draft Central showing me top left tackle, top defensive tackle's fine, but left tackle, I don't think I need one of those. We're 2-15. I did put Kansas City's playbook, by the way. 44 yards, 31-17 is not great. Newton, not great. Okay, Tate, 1,100 yards, 14 touchdowns. Pitt, 1,100 with 4. London, 4. McLaurin, 8. I almost feel like this is a Chiefs thing. Deion Jones, 150 tackles is great. 142 for Evans, 112 for Murphy Bunting. Sack total, 7.5 for Malone. I thought about cutting him. 5 for Davidson, 4 for Evans. Where is the rookie? Right there. Half a sack. Interceptions, 3 for Evans. Jones, Terrell, 2 for Richie Grant. I mean, Deion Jones has to be in the talk for Defensive Player of the Year. He should be every single year. Mahomes just going off. Back to back to back MVP. And he's the 2-time back-to-back, 93-94 blockbuster video game champion, but really Super Bowl champion. And let's see what's going to happen here. We have no Falcons. It's insane. 150 sacks. That'd be pretty good. 150 tackles, 3 interceptions for a linebacker. He should be up there. Green, big deal, and our running back. Rookie of the year. Defensive rookie. And my guy's not even hitting development, so I can't be like, oh, let's go look at his development. Maybe it's going to be superstar X Factor when I know it's not going to be. He's up to a 78 overall for whatever that is worth, and it's not much, I'll tell you what. Deion Jones is up to superstar, though. Machado, star development. The Super Bowl matchup we wanted to see years ago, so it could have been Brady versus Jimmy G, but it's going to be the 49ers beating the Pats 27-17 and Greedy Williams, Super Bowl MVP. The only thing that's good is we definitely have the first overall pick. So we're going to bring back Terrell. We're going to bring back Deion Jones. I don't know about Grady Jarrett. Probably. Drake London we're going to bring back. Hennessy we're going to bring back. Ibekti we're going to bring back. Davis is not doing that bad. Malone we're going to let walk out the door. I feel like all of our money is going to disappear real quick. We have $95 million after paying AJ Terrell. So the only person that turned us down is AJ Terrell. So there goes all of our money. I actually do think that's the rest of it. Oh, no, it's not. You know what, Koo? Come on back. Or don't. I think with $25 million, there's not much we're going to do. Lamar Jackson, which means he was a free agent the whole time. Very realistic. I'm going to bring in Justin Tucker, and then we're just going to go to the draft. We'll save our money. I kind of want to treat this like the Cardinals moving on from Josh Rosen. And I think I'm going to, with the first overall pick for a second year in a row, Danny Flanagan. In the second round, we took a receiver, Levi Vernon, who does have hidden development. If I could draft hidden development for every other player but quarterback, I guess that's all right, but I just want the quarterback, that's all. At least Flanagan's a 78 overall. That's awesome. Vernon 73, Carroll to 71. Home run of a draft. Now, of course, Flanagan's going to let us down, and then this will all be for naught, but we have 2 years left. So what we're going to have to do is actually cut RJ Green. I put him on the trade block. Nobody wanted him. They can have him. That's a big cap hit. But with 1 year left, there's really no weak points on this team. We have a good backup center. I mean, yeah, this team's pretty well-rounded, I would say. You're still missing the strong safety, the defensive tackle, but you can't have everything. Even though I had crazy amounts of money. So maybe I could have, but we don't. So we're not 2-15, but we're 6-11. I don't know what we have to do. The Panthers 10-7, the Saints 9-8, and the Bucks 5-12. I don't know if it's possible that I could build a better team. And I don't know if it's really possible for my quarterback, who's a rookie, to play better. 5,300 yards, 39-13. That's great. That's rookie of the year. That could be in the MVP talk. Newton, 528 touchdowns. We have the Chiefs offense, so we're not going to do anything crazy running the ball. Auden Tate, 1,400 yards with 10 touchdowns. I mean, that's awesome. Pitts, 1,300 yards with 9. McLaurin with 8, 1,100 yards. So we're whipping that ball all over the field. 7 for London, 975. Where's, Vernon didn't do a thing. Great. Evans leading the team in tackles with 130, 125 for Jones, 100 for Beckettai. Sack totals, 10.5 for Jarrett, 4 for Evans and Machado. Interceptions, 6 for Murphy Bunting. Deion Jones not leading the team, but still has 3. Christian McCaffrey with the MVP. Interesting. I hope our guy not even up there. I feel like if I pick the team, they're like, well, he can't be in there. How many times do I have a quarterback that does great and they're just like, nah. Now there's Flanagan at 7, but of course that's out of, 16 teams in the NFC? Granted, it could be running back and quarterback. Nick Bosa, Defensive Player of the Year. Deion Jones, no credit. Flanagan, of course, Offensive Rookie. Nothing. Defensive Rookie, nothing. So he is a 78 overall, I believe. He's up to an 83. That's with morale boost, so he's really up to an 81. Everyone else is just solid. What is that, 3 of 4? How many have we done? 1, 2, 3 of 4 the Chiefs have won. But Justin Reed, Super Bowl MVP. So we're definitely bringing back Kyle Pitts and AJ Terrell and Auden Tate and Richie Grant. Not Mayfield, not really Oliver, I don't think. Maybe we do bring back Oliver. I don't really know what we have for money. Let's worry about the big guy, 45.5 after paying him. He's definitely coming back, but I don't think we're going to have a ton of money for free agency. So we have the 7th overall pick. We don't really need a ton. I think I'm just going to take the best available and Rhett Morgan. I mean, B tackle, B block shit's not that bad. Normal development. That's a little disappointing. That's actually really good. Flanagan's up to star development. We're a 90 overall team. We're kind of loaded from top to bottom. So when we lose and go like 2-15, 3-14, whatever we're going to do, because you know we're going to do bad, just know that this game sucks. Just know it. Oh my God, we did better than 7-10. It's only 8-9, but I'll take it any day of the week. Not close to making the playoffs, though. I mean, was I really expecting to? No. Was I hoping? Yes. 5,000 yards, 34-6. Swing and a miss, baby. Newton, 10 touchdowns. Tate with 12, 1,500 yards. McLaurin at 1,100 with 7. Pitts with 5. London with 10. Deion Jones doing great. Sack total 6. Okay, can't say his name. I've tried all video. Messed it up probably every single time. 3 for A.J. Terrell. 2 for Deion Jones. I did see that Mahomes had more yards than us, so he is going to win the MVP. Yes, we're in the top 10. How sad is this? I'm celebrating making a top 10 of an MVP. Top 5, we're moving on up. Defensive player of the year, nothing. Offensive rookie, Ferguson, the tight end. Defensive rookie, there's Bethel, and there's Morant. It's a lot better that I'm playing this game like every few days now because I'm not getting as annoyed. I'm getting close, but then usually I had to record like another one right after it. And now it's just like, well, this game sucks. We could just put it away, wait a few days, play it again. And then probably get annoyed then and then just do it all over again. Because who did we draft? Presley, Carroll, Wheeler, Flanagan, Newton, Vernon. And then on defense, we drafted Machado. We drafted Bethel. We drafted Hicks. I think we drafted Hicks. Freeman. We drafted, I guess that's really it. But I mean, I had to have named 7 or 8 players right there, and we can't get anything done. It's kind of unbelievable, but that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what team you want me to do next down in the comments below. It's actually going to matter since I don't do it right one after another. So let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.